Hey guys, how's it going? So it's been a minute since I posted a commentary run, and I haven't done Desperate Politician Victory yet, so that's what I'm going to do here. So first things first, Desperate Politician, you want to check what he's holding. This is a small jug, so it's worth 2,500. I'll take that. It's not bad. You can get a large one that's worth 5,000, so that's really what you want if you want to like maximize your money right off the start. So no weapon in the shop. That's kind of annoying, but I'm still just going to sell anything that has negative fame, and I'm going to sell the jug too because there's no point bringing it into the fight and breaking it. Alright, so I've got plenty of money. Let me check the fights. So spoils, I could get a weapon off of this guy, but it's a pit slave, so it won't be a good one. Okay, and then we got 3v3. So even though this one's luck of the draw, I'm going to take this one because Tarantia City Center, there's going to be a wooden Daka that I can use. I don't know about winning within 1 minute, unfortunately. But, so I'm going to go here. I'm going to train one-handed sword and stamina. I'm going to start on intense. We'll see how that goes. Because the thing is, with the Desperate Politician, even though your stats aren't good and you only have 50 health, you don't want to neglect yourself as a fighter. You know, you don't want to leave your entourage to do all the work, because they're not really going to. Some fights, especially early on, they can. If you just let them do the work, they will. But as the fights get later and the enemies get better, you're not really going to be able to just sit back and watch them do everything. They're going to die and then you're going to be in trouble. So you still want to train and stuff and actually be able to fight yourself. Because the other thing is, like, if you get your skills up through training and stuff, and then if you get lucky with like a few plus 10 HP like level up rewards, then all of a sudden you could have like 70 or 80 health maybe. And then, you know, that's really not so bad. Not really getting any increases here. There we go. And swords aren't my favorite weapons to use, but they're good in the sense that you can always train them because of this map and this wooden Daka that you can always have. So they're easy to train, and it's not a bad choice with the politician, since like if you want to play it safe, you want to use a shield, right? So then a sword's not a bad thing to use with a shield. Ideally, I'd use a spear with a shield, but spears are harder to get early on than a sword is. So I'll stick with the sword for now. What even is my stat? Okay, yeah, so I'm 32.5. So my stats didn't start like that low. Like they didn't start at 0 like they can with the politician. Okay, so the small pit, I want to take this. But the problem is I don't have a weapon there, and I can't reroll the shop either. Yeah, so I'm just not going to take that, because you never know how it's going to go when you don't have a weapon at all. I'm going to take this one again so I can train with the sword again. And I can probably survive with 60% health. Probably do that too. You definitely want to take as many 1v minis as you can with the politician, because you know, you got the extra guys. You're going to want a lot of money so that you can buy favor from the patrons. But you still want to be smart about it, you know? Going into a 3v7 with no weapon, not the best idea. It's also the small pit, so there could be spikes. And that's not a good time when you've got, it would be 10 guys running around in a tiny arena with spikes all around. These rusty two-hand swords that enemies have early on are really dangerous. You need to be careful of them, because 24... That's the thing as well about, like, speaking about spike traps. This guy hit me for 24 damage, and that's like half my health. So spikes are dangerous as a politician. 2 hits and you're done. Stamina regen would be good, yeah. Okay, the basic... I'm gonna hold that since I still don't have a weapon. I'd rather have that than the Chaka. I'll keep with this for now. And I'll go City Center again, since I should be able to get... Well, actually, when within 3 minutes. I might go this one instead. I think I'll go with all of these bets and just hit my teammates the whole time. Just hitting them with wood, they shouldn't die, and they should be able to kill that guy since... I mean, this guy's got a hook, so he could kill him in like 2 or 3 hits. Or he could kill me. And the audience is going to hate me no matter what I do, so this is fine. I'm getting absolutely assaulted with tomatoes. I feel like I've probably dealt 50 damage by now, but I don't know. This really doesn't do much damage per hit. I don't want to kill them by accident, though, because then... Alright, well... Let's see what we got. Yeah, okay, I got all 3 bets. Total... Okay, 109 damage. Easily. Free repairs will probably be good. Okay, yeah, that was spoils, so I got the wooden Daka, okay. So I could buy the... Yeah, I think I'll do that. I think I'll buy that. Sell that. Buy this, too. So now, I like that. With the politician, I really, like, wouldn't recommend taking any level up rewards that have to do with healing, or even getting, like, these 2 upgrades, because you're almost never going to need more than 1 heal. Even if you need 2, it's not like it gets that expensive. So I'll just start training spears now. If they're paying me the most for a 1v1, I'll definitely take that. And there's nothing wrong with taking 1v1s as, I mean, really as anyone, but especially as the politician, because, you know, it's a 3v1 really. And like 1v1s don't pay badly at all. Like, yeah, it's not a 1v many, but oftentimes a 1v1, especially if you focus it and like get the fight level up, it's gonna give a really good reward. And you see how easy that is when it is 3v1. Like, there's nothing wrong with taking that and just getting easy money over and over. So yeah, again, 1v1 paying the most money. And that's the thing, if I keep taking the 1v1s, they'll keep paying the most money. So really, there's no reason not to take them unless I see 1v many that I like. Alright. Play it a little bit safe now, because if I get hit like that again, I'll be in trouble. And that's the thing about, like, the 50 HP is, like, you know, that's probably, I don't know, sometimes you can get hit for a lot of damage, you know? Like, I have been hit for 50 plus damage before. So, obviously, like, you can get one shot. That's not going to happen a lot, but it can happen. And that's why, like, okay. You want to play safer for sure, because you can get killed really quickly. You see there, like, I can heal the full 2 heals, no problem. So I don't really need to worry about that too much. I'm gonna go to calm now, because the thing about, like, training on calm is that that's sort of what I always do, because I'm going into it expecting to, like, be training over the course of the entire run, you know? What's this guy? Marden infantry. Might as well. Luck of the draw isn't bad against these guys, because you kind of, sometimes you can use luck of the draw to your advantage. Like, Marden soldiers tend to have, like, big oval shields and pretty good weapons too, right? So luck of the draw is kind of dragging them down a little bit, because now this guy's not going to have an oval shield. So it's going to be a lot easier to hit him. And we're all going to kind of be using, like, mid weapons anyway. If I can find one. You can never see them on this map because of the grass. Well, he got a pretty big shield anyway. Still, I'd rather see that than an oval, because I can see his head now. What I was talking about last fight, though, is like, yeah, you can get hit really quickly for a lot of damage, but you really, like, you're almost never gonna get one shot. I'm gonna break already? So, like, you don't have to play scared, you know? It'll be okay usually to get hit once or twice. It's gonna be more of a problem if you get hit like 3 or 4 times, or like more than that. And then obviously you're gonna want to get some armor as well if you can. Okay, so this is paying the most, but that's a lot. That's a crazy number of guys for the small pit. I almost want to do it just to see what happens. Okay, thank gosh it's not the spikes, because that would have been crazy. Now that I've got this shield as well, like, I really Feel nice about not having to play too scared. And high armor percentages are obviously going to help a ton with the politician as well, because, you know, a hit doing 20 damage or 25 damage, like that's half your health. But then if you got like 75% armor or something like that, all of a sudden you can take like 4 times as many hits, right? Ooh. The teammates need to cool it a little bit. Alright, max HP, there we go. This wouldn't be a bad thing to grab for now, since 43% armor for 4.5k is not so bad. I can't afford it though, so I'm gonna hold it for now. Obviously, max HP boosts are probably the best thing you can get as a politician. What's this? Owakens and Lion Slayers. So that's not the easiest group of enemies, but I am gonna take it because I like my gear. It's only 5v3. You never really know what you're gonna get, like with your entourage guys. Sometimes they have better weapons, sometimes they have worse ones. They're usually like, they'll never be like horrible, but they also won't be great, so they're not as useful as the game goes on. Like you see, especially in a 1v many, since like you don't have every other fight, obviously you have a numerical advantage. In this one, I don't. So like I really got to help these guys early on and get some of the enemies killed, because otherwise it's really going to turn into a 1v many, and that's when you are going to really start to notice that, you know, as a politician you lack certain abilities. There we go. Now we got a 3v3. It should be pretty easy from now on. Lion head helms are about as good as it gets, but still don't be afraid to just go after them and take it off, because even though like they're one of the best helmets, they still don't have enough durability to outlast your weapon, especially because enemies almost never have high durability on their gear. In fact, it's pretty much always low, like near breaking when the fight starts. You'll notice that like if you pick up somebody's weapon, it'll break really quickly. Even sometimes like you'll notice when you start a fight and hit someone like once or twice in a piece of armor, it'll break. So never be afraid of their armor. Alright, that was good. Oh, okay, so I have no idea what my favor is looking like right now, so I guess I'll just go with Jordy and see. Let's see what's... Okay, so Jordy's really high. Alora's looking good too. What do I need? 80% with 3 of them? 90% with 3 of them. Alright. So Jordy's good. Alora's getting there. I need to get these 2 up. So before I do anything else, I'm going to get Seal of Approval, because that'll help a little bit. And now I need to repair my spear, my trident. Okay, this one's paying the most. Alright, I'm just gonna go into the fight and see what happens. Hopefully I can get my hands on a weapon and help these guys a little bit, but if not, hopefully they can do the work. Maybe not. Now this guy's got a hook, so I need to be careful of that. I kind of want to like hit and run, you know, so that he stays focused on them. I don't want this guy coming after me. If I can even hit him. There we go. There we go. Alright. Max HP again. So I'm gonna buy that Gathaldaka before I do anything else. What do you mean I don't have a free slot? Okay, I'm gonna sell that because I don't really need it if I have the Gathaldaka. I can train as well. Gathaldaka is not a spear, it's a pole arm, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay. What is this? 1v1? Oh, okay. So this is the most money, but I'm just gonna go here because 3v1's a lot simpler than whatever that is. Now that I've got the Gathaldaka and the shield, I'm good. Like, now I just need armor, really. And I gotta start paying attention to the hosts of the fights because this is Jordy and he doesn't need any more favor right now. So, okay, Mazza, Alora. So, Jordy's 100. Let me get... How much money? Oh, I don't even have that much money right now. I think you need about 7,500 or like 8,000 gold to pretty much guarantee a successful bribe, so I'm not gonna bother until I have that much at least to spend. Oh, okay, 1v many, only 3. I like to see that. 3v3, I'll take that. 2 of them have 2-handers, so that's really good. This guy can swing that sword all he wants. He's not gonna get close enough to me to use it. I don't remember. I haven't picked this option so long. I don't remember if this gives you favor. No, it just gives you fame. Might as well use some of this fame to reroll because I'm not really using it for anything else. I could trade it for gold. Myrodin Militia Pauldrons are not bad at all. 65% armor and they're not too expensive. I think I'll get me one of those. How are these looking? So yeah, I want to keep going Mazza and Alora. So here's Alora. Damn, Jordy's got the 1v8. They're mostly... What are they? Mostly Lafosi warriors. Okay, you know what? That's too good to pass up. Yeah, I mean, I could probably do all of this. I'm not gonna take the deal 50 to teammates just because, like, I don't want to deal damage to my teammates. 8 guys is still a lot, so this could still potentially go wrong. That's why, like, I don't want to do any more damage to my teammates than I need to, like by mistake. But Lafosi warriors and executors, for that matter, are pretty easy to deal with when you have any spear, but especially a Gathaldaka since it's so good. So I'm not too worried. Okay, well, if I can keep it in my hand, that'll be a good start. The only real problem here would be my Gathaldaka breaking. But even then, I could probably take the Anian Staka off of the Lafosi slave. In fact, I should probably kill him. Ooh. If that guy spammed me any harder, you might have done me in right there. That is the problem with Lafosi warriors and their Gathaldakas. They do crazy damage if they do touch you, so you really don't want to give them the chance. If I can just get one more hit on this guy. He's not going to let that happen, apparently. There we go. So now I've got that Staka if anything happens to my Gathaldaka. Now let me help these guys before they get in trouble. The Gathaldaka is really long, but you should still be able to outrange it. Oh shit, what the fuck happened there? That's why you want to clear out as many of them as you can when you still have teammates, because then this happens, and I'm pretty scared right now. Not even gonna cap with you. Maybe I should have capped though, because that was simple in the end. Alright.